Welcome to the Cathedral. We're at the Starbucks Reserve Roastery on Michigan Ave, the largest Starbucks in the world. 5 floors of coffee heaven, and the smell of those freshly roasted coffee beans alone is enough to wake you up. This ain't your everyday corner coffee shop. This is an operation. We're starting on the ground floor, where you can make a quick to-go order, but for the most part, it's strictly manufacturing down here. Let's go through the process. We're watching the birth of the Chicago Roastery Micro Blend. It starts with the master roaster loading high-quality green beans into these massive drums. For about 12 to 15 minutes, it's a delicate dance of heat and timing. First, the moisture dries out the beans, they turn yellow and start to smell a little like popcorn. Then comes the first crack, literally, a pop, where the beans expand and the oil starts to flow. Once they hit the perfect temp, they're dumped into a cooling tray to lock in that flavor. This is a medium level roast to bring out those notes of jammy berry and honeycomb. It's a hands-on sensory experience you don't see every day. It's precise, it's professional. I can smell it from here. And believe me, it was a winner. I'll give y'all my review of this fresh roast on my way out here. But first, let's see what's all the racket upstairs. It's like the Willy Wonka factory of caffeine in here, going from floor to floor and whatnot. The second floor was packed, standing room only, so I took the goods to the 3rd floor, secured a table with the view of Michigan Ave, so now let's talk numbers. First, I had this iced ube and coconut latte. It was thick, but not too heavy, and the coconut was very subtle. A solid 9 out of 10. But then, we got to this dark chocolate mocha, 70% cacao. Listen to me, if you don't like dark chocolate, you're missing out. Bitterness creates character. This thing, it tastes like roasted marshmallows. 10 out of 10 for sure. And now the food. We got the, how do you say it? Prosciutto and Fontina Croissant. This ham, it tastes like bologna's rich grandfather. Flavorful, salty, and perfect. 10 out of 10 all day. Not only are they roasting coffee downstairs, they're baking bread fresh in store constantly, so you know it's gonna be good when it comes to the food. But next, you can't forget dessert. We got the strawberry lemon tart. And I didn't know how to eat it, so I let my intrusive thoughts win and I just bit it. Kinda reminds me of Chick-fil-A lemonade, and the meringue on top mellows it out. Solid 8. Still here on the 3rd floor, but over here at the experience bar, they're playing with physics. This contraption is a siphon. Looks like it belongs in a science lab, but works like magic. Heat pushes the water up to the grounds, and when they cut the flame, the gravity creates a vacuum and it pulls the brewed coffee back down. It's theatrical, sure, but it pulls it out clean and delicate, a flavor like no other. You know, when you jump down this coffee rabbit hole, it's not just a regular cup of joe anymore. There's a science to these things. Fourth floor, Arriviamo. That is Italian for we have arrived. And arrive we did, because it's not every day that you get to grab a whiskey on your Starbucks runs. But it's probably for the best, because some people come here every morning. Basically, we got like a whiskey flight here. One is like a cold brew that was aged in a whiskey barrel, and one is actual whiskey. So we're gonna compare the two. So we're gonna follow the chart here. And basically, first it just says to smell the cold brew. You get a little whiskey smell from it. little bourbon aged smell from it. And then we're gonna smell the actual whiskey. Surprisingly, they actually smell pretty similar. Okay, now we're gonna taste the cold brew. I will say it's good. Hold on. You definitely get that barrel-aged taste from it. And the aftertaste is like alcohol. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. All right, now let's go for the whiskey. That's good whiskey. I say they nailed it without making the actual alcohol. It's got some, you know, some barrel-aged taste to it. I never even knew you had a Starbucks like this where you could get actual cocktails inside. Before we blow this popsicle stand, I had to secure the package. The beans I was talking about earlier, fresh out the drum, you can taste the jammy berry notes in them perfectly. It is a medium roast, but it really has some dark undertones. If you're in Chicago, pay the tax and buy the bag. 10 out of 10, worth every penny. En route to the Sox game, we ended up taking on the side quest, Millennium Park. It's more than just a shiny bean sculpture. It's a pulse. We got people out here dancing like nobody's watching. And it's a melting pot of cultures. I've never heard so many different languages being spoken in one area. To tell you the truth, I walked into this city with zero expectations. No prior interest, nothing. But let me tell you something about Chicago. After a few days, this place really grows on you. See, I'm from the South. Down there, we got hospitality. Manners are understood. Up here, it ain't too different. It's just faster. You gotta understand what's understood. You fall out of line, it's noticeable. There's no time for lollygagging, no daydreaming. You gotta be sharp. The city is constantly moving. See, there's a time for walking, and then there's a stretch for running. But if you keep up, you can be who you wanna be, dance if you wanna dance, eat if you wanna eat. You follow what I'm saying? It took me a minute to get adjusted, but by the time I had to leave, I felt like I had made a new friend. That kind of friend that takes you somewhere crazy where you don't know a soul, but you still have a great time anyway. We hit the largest Starbucks in the world, a massive food convention, a Sox game. We did it all. I didn't plan for it, I just did it, and that's the Chicago way. So I'm hoping the city invites me back, but until then, join the snack pack if you know what's good for you. And come with me on another adventure. And remember, if I ain't got no complaints, I ain't afraid to give it a 10 out of 10.